Good evening, this is an English edition of Dalsan TV. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Let's take a look at some of the stories that are making headlines here in Somalia. Former Puntland leader accuses President Mohamud of unilateral constitutional changes. Somalia and China agree to bolster defense and counter-terrorism efforts. Galmudug state executes man by firing squad for the murder of a journalist. And Uganda launches first ever interest-free Islamic banking. Welcome back. Now, the former president of the Puntland state of Somalia, Farole, has accused the President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of unilaterally changing the Somali provisional constitution without consensus among the Somali people. Former president of Puntland and current senator of the upper house of the Somali parliament, Abdirahman Farole, has accused President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of unilaterally changing the Somali provisional constitution without consensus among the Somali people. In an interview with the BBC Somali on Friday, Senator Farole warned President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud against proceeding with what he termed as steps to implement changes to the Somali government structure. Farole highlighted that members of the parliament seeking positions in the federal government are actively working to amend the country's constitution. He emphasized that the responsibility for amending the constitution lies with the two houses of parliament. The warning from the former Puntland president comes as the federal parliament is set to vote on the amended provisional constitution in a joint session on Saturday in Mogadishu. Former President Farmajo Sheikh Sharif and the Puntland state have also opposed the process. Mr. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has insisted that the constitution be amended to facilitate the implementation of the election agreement reached by the Consultative Council, despite Puntland's absence from the discussions. The Somali Defense Minister Abdul Qadir Mohamed Noor and the Chinese ambassador to Somalia, Fei Shengchao, agreed to enhance defense cooperation between Somalia and China in a meeting in Mogadishu on Thursday evening, focusing on security and anti-terrorism.
Somali Defense Minister Abdelkader Mohamed Noor and Chinese Ambassador to Somalia Fei Shengchao agreed to enhance defense cooperation between Somalia and China in a meeting in Mogadishu on Thursday evening, focusing on security and counter-terrorism. The discussions, as announced by the Somali Ministry of Defense, centered on deepening the defense ties and collaborative efforts in combating terrorism. Minister Noor expressed gratitude towards China for its ongoing support and highlighted the strategic partnership's importance in achieving Somalia's security objectives. Ambassador Fei reaffirmed China's support for Somalia, emphasizing the long-standing and beneficial relationship between the two countries. This meeting marks a significant step in strengthening the collaborative security efforts, paving the way for a future of enhanced cooperation and mutual support.
A court in Galmudug state has executed Abdi Hakim Ahmed Igal on Thursday by firing squad for the murder of journalist Abdi Karim Ahmed Bole in the Abudwa district of the Galmudug region in Somalia on March 13, 2024. A court in the Galgaduud region executed Abdi Hakim Ahmed Igal by firing squad for the murder of a journalist Abdi Karim Ahmed Bulhan in the Abudwak district of the Galmudug region in Somalia on March 13, 2024. Igal confessed to the court that he intentionally killed Burhan, a renowned reporter who worked at the Somali national television station and was known for his humanitarian and peace activism in Abudwak and throughout the Galmudug state in Somalia. Igal shot and killed Burhan inside an orphanage where he was employed. Relatives from both families and others attended the execution by firing squad to witness the event. The court also executed Ahmed Abdi Mohamed for the murder of a man named Bashir Hure Abdi in the Abudwak district. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni on Wednesday officially launched national operations of the country's first ever free interest bank, Salam Bank, allowing it to operate following Islamic principles.
Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni has officially launched the country's first ever interest-free commercial Islamic bank. Mr. Museveni said the institution had a potential to significantly contribute to the development of the country's financial sector and attract more Muslim investors. In September last year, the Salam Bank was granted its first Islamic banking license after the Ugandan parliament passed legislation authorizing Islamic banking, which Mr. Museveni signed into law. It is not allowed to pay and receive interest in Islamic banking, but rather it is based on profit sharing.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Dalsan TV. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Have a lovely evening.